On tonight's episode of Newswatch, we've got the latest on Finals Week events here at ISU.
And news of a gas thief in the Des Moines metro area.
I've got all things sports.
Welcome back from Thanksgiving break. I'm Natasha Novak.
And I'm Sarah Drozdowitz. Thanks for tuning in to the November 28th edition of Newswatch. From December 3rd through the 15th, Parks Library will be open 24/7 to help students leading up to Finals Week. Bookends Cafe inside the library will be expanding its hours as well, staying open until 11 p.m. on the 8th and 9th and 2 a.m. on the 10th through the 13th. The library will be open in hopes that students take advantage of the opportunity to do some late-night studying to prepare for the end of the semester.
The Iowa State University annual Winter Fest is set to begin this Friday. The event will include many winter-themed events, activities, displays, and concerts featuring the alternative band Judah and the Lion. The main goal is to help students relieve end-of-semester stress. Winter Fest will be held at the Memorial Union.
Turns out you not only need to be on the lookout when behind the wheel for deer, but indoors. On Sunday, a deer rammed through a window of a University West apartment. The deer weighed about 250 pounds and had to be trapped in a bathroom for officers to remove him from the building. The deer was bleeding badly after plowing through the window shortly and was euthanized. The buck most likely came through the window after seeing its reflection. Ron Andrews, the Ames Animal Supervisor, explains. Edwards states, quote, "This is the season for finding girlfriends out there for them. If he saw another buck, he would probably have been fighting that buck," end quote.
Authorities are investigating the death of a hunter in Appanoose County as a homicide. The body of a 31-year-old Curtis Ross of Cedar Falls was found Sunday. According to authorities, they received reports that Ross had disappeared in a remote area while hunting on Saturday. The Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation are warning hunters in the Lake Rathbun area. Authorities say the killer is still at large and is suspected to be armed and dangerous.
Urbandale and Des Moines are on the lookout for a thief cutting open tanks to take gas from cars. The drilling has been happening underneath various vehicles around the metro. The thief and the vandal have been caught on camera, but his identity is still unknown. Recently, Beaverdale complained of the crime happening in their streets as well.
A 4-year-old boy died in a farming accident in western Iowa. Reports say a 911 caller claimed he had run a farm wagon over his son. Unfortunately, when the police arrived, they pronounced the boy dead at the scene. We will continue to update on the story when we receive more information.
Don't go away. We'll have news on the magazine company's shakeup that could bring hundreds of jobs to Iowa.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
The Meredith Corporation will be bringing quite a few new jobs to Iowa. The corporation closed on a $3 billion deal with Time Inc. Time Inc. publishes magazines such as People, Fortune, and Sports Illustrated. The Des Moines-based publishing company says with the purchase of Time Inc., they are planning to bring on several jobs to the local area.
AT&T has donated a $100,000 gift to go towards Iowa Jobs for America's Graduates program. Governor Kim Reynolds visited Boone High School to announce the $100,000 gift. Quote, "In today's knowledge economy, graduating from high school and being prepared to go to college or build a career is the new minimum for success," end quote, says Reynolds. The goal of Iowa Jobs for Graduates is to raise high school graduation rates and help students achieve their career goals.
Hawaii is taking the North Korean threat seriously. They will be testing nuclear sirens for the first time since the Cold War. Starting Friday, the state will start monthly testing of the nuclear warning system. The siren system aimed at alerting residents to an impending nuclear missile strike. If missile strikes were to actually happen, the Emergency Management Agency estimates 18,000 Hawaiians could be killed. Hawaii is the first state in the U.S. to prepare for a North Korean attack, since it is less than 5,000 miles from North Korea. According to South Korea, a ballistic missile was launched from North Korea earlier today.
On Monday, an inmate in California was reported to be on the loose. He was last seen with his work camp on Interstate 5. The prisoner, Corey Hughes, has a distinct skull tattoo on his face and was serving for weapon charges. Police are working diligently to try and find Hughes and bring him back to the Honor Farm, where he was being housed. The Honor Farm holds nonviolent inmates like Hughes.
A Virginia mother, Sarah Sims, is facing felony charges after sending her daughter to school with an audio recorder. Sims' daughter is in the 4th grade and had been complaining about being bullied. Sims tried to contact the school about it and got no response, so she took the matters into her own hands. She had her daughter keep an audio recorder in her desk to see if she could hear any of the bullying going on. School officials found out and confiscated the recorder. Sims is now facing several felony charges. Sims claims she had no intent of the recording being a bad thing. She says she thought it would be a good way for her to learn the environment of the school. Sims could face up to 5 years in prison if convicted of the felony charges.
A baby was found in a car with hypodermic needles outside a casino in California. Casino security guards and county sheriff deputies are being credited with possibly saving the baby girl's life. Red Hawk Casino's security personnel noticed people sleeping inside a car with a small child in the back seat in the parking structure. According to the sheriff's office, the security workers looked closer and could see many hypodermic needles, along with pill bottles throughout the vehicle. El Dorado County Sheriff deputies arrived and found people in the car who were watching the baby girl while her mother was in the casino. After searching the vehicle, they arrested 4 people, including the baby's mother, for child endangerment and multiple drug-related offenses. Don't go anywhere. We have weather next.
For more than 100 years, American Humane Association has been teaching kids to be kind to animals. Those in our homes, on the farms, on the silver screen, and wildlife conservation, caring for the world's vanishing creatures. But we can't do it alone. Visit kindness100.org to find ways to teach kids how they can a more caring, compassionate, and humane world for all of us.
There's your pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. Evita textear. Evita chocar.
Welcome back from the break. I'm Zach Williamson here with your weather report, and boy, it was another nice day today. As you can see, tonight's going to stay pretty nice as well. It's going to be a clear night. Tomorrow should be a little sunny. There's a chance of some rain here and there, but it's going to be another nice day. And Friday, once again, sunny and warm, and boy, we've gotten lucky so far here in November. And here's the almanac today. The high reached up to 61. The average is 41, so 20 degrees above the average, only 7 degrees above the record that was set in 1998. Here's the temperatures right now in Iowa. As you can see in Ames, it's 39 degrees. Pretty good for an evening here in Ames in November. Up in the northwest part of the state, Spencer, as cold as 28, but as warm as 41 in Council Bluffs and 46 in Burlington. So right now you can see this cold front beginning to come in, but at the same time the winds, it's bringing in some warm as well. You see all those winds coming in. Nothing too high besides up in Mason City at 18. We're going to get about 10 miles per hour in Ames. And that's our forecast here for tonight. 24 degrees, clear. Wind coming from the north-northwest, only 5 to 9 miles per hour, so nothing too bad here tonight. And as for tomorrow's weather, it's going to be 48 degrees, warm, slight drizzle here and there, but the winds, once again, only 5 to 9 miles per hour, so pretty comfortable day again in Ames, Iowa. And here is your extended forecast for the week. As you can see, it's going to be 48 degrees tomorrow, 50 Thursday. It's going to be a warm and nice weekend. Could be the last one we have here in 2017. 52 on Friday, 54 and sunny on Saturday, 54 on Sunday. You can see some rain chances there on Monday. But that's about it here at the Weather Report. Stay warm, stay cold, stay classy.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. Already posted it.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
We're doing it.
I'm testing for HIV.
Knowing your HIV status allows you to stay healthy.
I do it for my sisters.
To stay strong.
For your partner. I care for my community.
I do it to lead by example.
We do it for love.
And now it's your turn to get tested for HIV.
It's fast, it's free, and it's confidential.
Make HIV testing a part of your routine.
Visit cdc.gov/doing it.
I'm doing it. Are you?
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it.
It's on us to stop sexual assault
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Welcome back to Newswatch. Last Saturday, November 25th, was a heartbreaking day for Cyclone Nation. For the 10th time in a row, Kansas State has beaten their ISU football team. Iowa State led the fourth quarter 19-7, but could not keep the lead, making the final score 20-19. There has been lots of controversy regarding the Big 12 officials that game, especially on social media. Many Cyclones are upset with the calls on Saturday, including star Alan Lazard. Really tough loss, but we are looking forward to see our Clones in the postseason. With more on the Cyclone season, here's our very own Ben Olsen.
For the first time since 2009, the Iowa State football team is guaranteed a winning season. The Cyclones picked up their 7th win of the season after defeating the Baylor Bears 23-13 on November 18th. The Cyclones' success has fans in Ames buzzing.
Oh, this has been a great season. I'm really proud of the team, the players, the band, our daughters in the band, and I'm really looking forward to the next several years. They have a really strong way to go.
In just his second season, Coach Matt Campbell has taken his team to prominence not seen in Ames for over a decade.
Well, I think Matt Campbell's proven that he's the real deal, and he's going to go out and we're going to refill the ranks and just. I'm really looking forward to the years to come as well with this coach. So
Iowa State was ranked in the AP Top 25 poll, something they haven't done since 2005. Campbell and the Cyclones also earned 5 Big 12 conference victories. The last time that happened, a guy named Seneca Wallace was quarterbacking the Cyclones.
Manning takes the snap. He'll throw it.
If you ask the coaching staff, however, they'll tell you it's Iowa State's senior leadership and their perseverance that is changing the culture.
You know, Iowa State has meant so much to them, and, you know, they have given so much back and really have given more of themselves, and that's what we always talk about is, you know, are you willing to give more of yourself than you take? And this group of seniors has been tremendous in that regard.
This group has done a tremendous job of really taking change by the horns and really becoming, I don't know, I think the voice of the locker room.
After enduring 3 losing seasons and a coaching change, Iowa State's 22 seniors are finally enjoying success.
The thing I've been most proud about just about the adversity that we've had the first 3 years and not having the success and accomplishments that we wanted to have here, and to be able to go out and on those 2 big wins at OU and having TCU here, I think those are probably the two biggest points of the season that just solidified the greatest moments.
Marcel Spears picked it off, and the Cyclones have the ball.
The Cyclones aren't content yet. They're hoping to do something that Iowa State has only done 3 times in program history. They want to bring home a bowl victory. For ISU TV with Les Moiriccia, I'm Ben Olsen.
Iowa State football head coach Matt Campbell just signed a 6-year contract for $22.5 million. Campbell has been looked at by other teams around the nation, including Tennessee and Nebraska. In just his second season at ISU, he has the Cyclones bowl eligible for the first time since 2012. Campbell has also made history with this team, recording wins against 2 top 5 teams, including Oklahoma and TCU. Cyclone Nation is beyond excited to see him continue his coaching career right here at ISU. Our Iowa State volleyball team also competed last Saturday. The girls swept Texas Tech in a 3-set match. Some quick stats include Grace Lazard with 12 kills, Samara West with 10, and Avery Rhodes with 9. Monique Harris also chipped in with 38 assists. This game, held in Ames, was also senior night. Our 4 seniors, Alexis Conaway, Monique Harris, Samara West, and Genesis Miranda, were all recognized for their hard work. Also coming up this Friday, December 1st, the Clones will host Princeton at Hilton Coliseum at 7 p.m. in their first match of the NCAA volleyball tournament. Good luck with your postseason, girls. Don't go away, there's more Newswatch after the break.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod.
I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham-bam minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at Mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy, and refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit homefoodsafety.org.
Welcome back to Newswatch. The former wild child is finally settling down. Britain's Prince Harry announced his engagement to the American actor Meghan Markle this past weekend. Report says their wedding will happen spring of 2018 in London.
And finally, Kate McClure, a woman in Philadelphia who was stranded after running out of gas on the interstate, was helped by Johnny Bobbitt Jr., a homeless man. The homeless veteran who came across the woman commanded her to, quote, get back in her car, end quote. He then went to a nearby gas station and spent his last $20 on some gas for her vehicle. McClure had no money at the time to pay him back, but came back repeatedly, giving him clothes and food. But McClure didn't stop there. She started a fundraiser for Bobbitt in hopes that he could get some money and support. Money is just what Bobbitt received in the days to come. Over $350,000 was raised for the former Marine, who says he will be giving a lot of the money away to charities. And that's it for tonight's edition of Newswatch.
Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great night, Ames.